Are you planning to CCT soon? Maybe you've completed all the requirements for gaining MRCGP and you're due to CCT soon. You're thinking about your career prospect post CCT. Then this is a perfect video for you. In this video, we're going to discuss about what are the things to consider before accepting a GP job. We're going to talk about salaried GP, pros and cons of salaried GPs, what are the things that you need to be looking in a contract, how to negotiate your contract, and what are the things to watch out for. If you're new to this channel, hi, my name is Dr. Erwin Kwun. I'm on a mission to help doctors lead a happier and more fulfilling life. I publish a new video every Thursday on the subject of happiness and success. If you don't want to miss any future videos, make sure you subscribe to this channel and turn on notification so that you're notified each time I publish a new video. Let's get right into today's video. The pros and cons of working as a salaried GP. What are the advantages of working as a salaried GP? As an employee, you can expect a regular, predictable income every month. You can easily plan your finance as you know how much you are going to earn every month. Income tax is deducted as pay as you earn. The benefit of salaried GP is employment rights for paid annual leave and sick leave. You're also entitled to have maternity or paternity leave. A salaried GP works within contracted hours and have clinical duties that he or she needs to complete. As a salaried GP, you also have protected CPD time. If you want to focus on clinical duties and don't want to have extra responsibilities related to management and staffing issues, then salaried GP might be suitable as you can focus on clinical work. What are the drawbacks of salaried position? You have limited control over the running of the practice and the services that the practice may deliver. As a salaried GP, you have little involvement in the management and development of the practice. While you're entitled to paid annual leave, approval for annual leave is dependent on others when they're taking their annual leave. The earning power of a salaried GP is on average lower than a partner. The remuneration of salaried GP is variable throughout the UK. This is dependent on various factors. Before accepting a salaried position in a practice, it's important to know the practice, to ask yourself whether you're going to fit in the practice. You could request to do a locum taster over 2 weeks to see how the practice works and to get to know the members of the staff and to see whether you're going to fit in the practice. The last thing you want is to jump in a salaried position without knowing much about the practice and finding out later that you don't like the job and you want to leave. It's important to ask yourself whether you're going to fit in the practice. Do you know the team well? Can you see yourself fitting in the practice, in the culture? You need to do your own research. Ask yourself whether this is a practice where you want to work and whether there is room for you in the practice if you wanted to become a partner or if you want to develop any special interest. An important step before accepting a position is to agree on the salary. The remuneration of a salaried GP is in the range of £8,000 to £13,000 per session. A session is considered to be 4 hours and 10 minutes of work. The annual salary will be calculated depending on the number of sessions per week. A salaried GP working 8 sessions per week at a rate of £10,000 per session would be remunerated £80,000 per year. The BMA has made recommendation on the salary that a GP might expect to earn. Negotiating salary is something that many doctors might not be comfortable doing. The exact salary of a GP is a matter of negotiation between the salaried GP and the employer. There are different factors that could play in your advantage when you negotiate your salary. The length of experience you may have working in the NHS, the length of experience that you may have providing GP service as a locum, a GP partner, or a salaried GP, your qualification, whether you do have any specialist accreditation, whether you'd be required to undertake any unsocial hours or out-of-hours work, whether you're going to incur additional expenses such as to pay for your indemnity, whether you're going to receive paid study leave or funding for courses. The cost of living in the area is something to bear in mind in your negotiation. Another important factor is the demand for salaried GPs in the area. As a salaried GP, there is no automatic increment in your pay, so it's important to negotiate the uplift that you may have every year? Will it be according to the DDRB recommendation? Once you have agreed on the salary, the next step is to agree on the contract. The BMA has provided a model contract, the BMA Salaried GP model contract, that outline the terms and conditions of a contract between a salaried GP and an employer. It is a useful document to read through before accepting a salaried post. As a salaried GP, you don't want to be accepting an offer that is less favorable than the BMA Salaried GP model contract. Having a clear job plan in your contract is important because you want to know how many patients you're going to see in your session, whether you need to be doing house call, how many house call you're expected to do, whether you're expected to do on-call, how many on-call you're expected to do in a month, whether you have to work on social hours. The job plan should be detailed, showing how many patients you're expected to consult, how long do you get per patient, whether you have time for admin, what sort of admin work are you expected to do, whether you have time allocated for CPD. Having a clear schedule of your job plan will be useful for both the practice and the salaried GP. If you wish to develop an area of interest, for example in medical education, diabetes, joint injection, or dermatology, it's important to talk about this before accepting your offer to see whether the practice will be able to support you in developing your special interests. There are opportunities to apply for fellowship program where you'll receive support, and the practice will also receive support in terms of funding to help you develop your special interests. Reading for the terms and conditions of a contract might be a very boring and tedious process. However, it's very important that you're aware and that you understand the terms and conditions of a contract before signing it. For example, if you wanted to go into a salaried post and then you find out that this is not for you for some reason, that you don't want to carry on working there, then it's important to know about the period notice that you need to give before resigning. So there are things in the contract that you need to understand, and if you wanted things to be changed, then you can discuss with the practice so that both of you find a mutually beneficial agreement. Be careful that you don't let yourself being pressured to sign a contract that you're not happy with. If there's something in the contract that you don't feel is right and you want it to be changed, you have the right to ask for it to be changed. The practice will then decide whether it can make amendment to the contract to accommodate your request. If the request is reasonable, chances are the practice might accommodate your request. If the practice is not willing to make any changes, then you may choose to decline politely their offer if you're not happy with that. Accepting an offer that you're not happy with might lead to regret down the line. It's important to emphasize that the aim of negotiation is for both parties to find a mutually beneficial agreement so that one party is not taken advantage of the other. If you have received an offer for a salaried GP position, I would highly recommend that you have a look at the BMA Salaried GP model contract to evaluate your contract whether it's as favorable as the terms and conditions of the BMA model. Thank you for making it to the end of this video. If you found this video useful, smash the like button and let me know down in the comment section what is your main takeaway from this video. If you found this video useful, I've got another video I'd like you to watch. This is a video where I unpack the earning of locum GP, salaried GP and GP partner. I'll see you in the next video. Take care everybody. Bye bye.